Paradigm English.
Welcome. This is Ashley Roan from ParadigmEnglish.com, an online English language learning company, and the podcast, Living in English 365. So I recently came across a super cool article from the Pudding, and that's Pudding.cool, and it's titled The Largest Vocabulary in Hip Hop. Rappers ranked by the number of unique words used in their lyrics. So this link will be posted in the description box, and this was dated from about 2 months ago, and it's been updated from a couple of years ago. And if you like rap, or if you're into hip hop and rap, this is going to be really for you. I'm not the biggest rap fan, especially not modern rappers. And I kind of thought I didn't like the way the genre had evolved. This website, however, looks at this project that they did, published in 2014, and then obviously they updated it this year. And it's just comparing their lyrics. So when the genre first started in the late 70s, and it really took off in the 1980s, the 1980s really featured a lot of lyricism. What that means is that artists, rap artists, really focused on their lyrics and the way that they said things, how they said that, and the meaning behind it. Things seem to be moving away from that and more towards pop singers, and they use less words all around than rappers from the 1980s. So this looks at 35,000 words, and so this would probably cover about 3 to 5 studio albums and EPs. And it didn't include people like Biggie, Chance the Rapper, Queen Latifah, LP, because they just didn't have enough material to be included in this. On this website, it has a really nice, actually it's 2 really nice visuals. And one, you can find your artist that you like, and it doesn't have newer sensations like Cardi B, but it does have Lil Uzi Vert, Savage 21, Eve, NF, Eminem, Trina, and there are 2 artists that have outweighed everybody on this list, with about, over 7,300 unique words. And the one at the very top has 7,879 unique words. Can you guess those 2 people? Because I couldn't. And they really did far exceed anything that I would have expected. And I had no idea who they are because I don't really listen to hip hop. So I'm just going to give kind of a condensed version of this. The first graphic shows visually where these people are and where the largest clump is. And it shows at the top the amount of words that they have. And then there's a middle line where all of the faces are and where they rank in there. And it's pretty interesting. People that are so popular these days, Jay-Z, for example, Nicki Minaj, Drake, of course. Yeah, they're all really centered in the same area, which kind of makes you think, why is that? Well, if you look further down in this article, they have color-coded these artists by their decade. They have a different color. For example, the ones from the 1980s, there aren't that many on this list from them. There's Rakim, Ice-T, Markie, Run DMC, Beastie Boys, Big Daddy Kane, LL Cool J. They all have a specific color. And the ones populating the largest chunk or largest swath of this graphic are from the 2010s. Now, the 2000s have people like Missy and Trina, T.I., Jadakiss, Ludacris, most have people like that, Exhibit, Talib Kweli, people like that. And then, of course, in the 2000s, we've got Lil Uzi Vert, NF, Lil Yachty, Kodak Black, Kid Ink, Future Drake. They're really kind of towards the lower end of that list, while you've got A$AP Rocky, Buzz Driver, Killah Priest at the very top of the list, and of course Wu-Tang. There's various members of the Wu-Tang clan they populate different areas on this list, which is obviously so cool. And this article really wanted to point out that hip hop has not been dumbed down, but it has evolved from what it originally was. Do you like the evolution? I don't like the evolution. But let me know what you think. And then go onto their website, Pudding.cool, and give them some feedback too. They also pointed out that since a lot of these rappers are kind of defying what really makes a hip hop genre. For example, look at Childish Gambino. He's doing all kinds of stuff. He goes in from funk to soul to pop to hip hop, rap. He's doing all kinds of different things. So it's really hard to classify him, which is probably the whole point of his, at least part of his point of his whole everything. It's really difficult to define somebody like that. But they listed A$AP Rock as the number one person, Bus Driver, again, I don't know who that is, and Wu-Tang Clan came in at various points on their list, and then Outkast and E40. But all of these people have different techniques and different styles. For example, Outkast and E40, they're really known for just kind of inventing words, pop your collar shizzle, you feel me. E40 is really good at that, all good. And the really cool thing about him is he's kind of like the modern day Shakespeare. Shakespeare added thousands of words to the English language. E40 really has kind of done the same thing. Not on the same scale and not in the same way, but definitely he has aided the English language. Because these are phrases that we use now. Pop your collar shizzle, you feel me? All good. Outkast uses more portmanteaus. For example, AT-aliens, which means ATL, Atlanta, people from Atlanta, Georgia. Stankonia, Namsayan, Erde, Flosky-Wasky, which I've never heard that. I'm not the hugest fan of Outkast, but I can definitely appreciate the work that they have done. Now, I think two people that really are leagues ahead of everyone in this are Busta Rhymes and Twista. They are so fast with their lyrics and so on point. So they're known for their speed. You know, people like Drake, not so much. He's kind of gone into this hip hop pop feel. But here's a really interesting thing. And the author of this article apparently thought it was pretty cool as well. This person comments that a writer that they had read on IO9 commented on Jay-Z's Black album on the track A Moment of Clarity, where Jay-Z is kind of doing a juxtaposition between him and Common and Talib Kweli, both, or at least Talib Kweli I just spoke about, and they rank, higher than him on this list based on the vocabulary, the diversity of that. Or here's what Jay-Z says. I dumbed down for my audience to double my dollars. They criticized me for it, yet they all yell holla. If skills sold, truth be told, I'd probably be lyrically Talib Kweli. Truthfully, I want to rhyme like Common Sense, but I did 5 mil. I ain't been rhyming like Common Sense. Isn't that interesting? He really realized that this is not where the money is. Let me do this other thing, and he switched it. But he's been so influential in this game that who can blame him? It's Jay-Z. He's a king in this whole genre. Well, if you would like to read more about this, I will put this in the description box. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, and definitely visit me at ParadigmEnglish.com and send me a nice shout out on Instagram or Facebook. That's all I got for you today. See you guys next time.
This concludes the free portion of our program. If you would like to learn more, please visit our website at ParadigmEnglish.com to enroll in classes. We have classes such as Conversational English, Pronunciation, Speaking, Listening, and many more.